If you talk about AFS, it's a business that has been in existence for more than 35 years. Our vision has been always to drive and enable digital payments transformation. So every transaction that is done, our aim is to enable it to become digital versus traditional cash or brick and mortar transaction. And we have done this really well over the past 35 years, and we have got a great strategy that would enable us to grow over the coming 5 years as well. So what we have done over the past 1 year, what we have done is that we have done a significant assessment to our capabilities as an organization from all types of resources. I mean, technical, operating, controls in place, distribution, and what is required for this company to go and compete on a global scale. We have crafted a strategy that is anchored on 3 key pillars to start with. The first one is, how do we provide better service to our customer? How can we provide them a delight position? By investing in our technology and our platform, what do we need to do there? The second point is, what products and offerings do we need to address to bridge the current gap compared to global players, and what unique differentiation will we have in the future? The third anchor is basically expanding into large-scale markets. The strategy is solid, it's ambitious, and we will deliver on it. It has gained a lot of support from our existing shareholders, and we were able to raise capital by the end of the year to the tune of $98 million. AFS started its business as a traveler's check company. The company decided to expand into the acquiring and to the fintech business. So the company has been continually investing in its capabilities, on its resources, on its existence, and did not shy away from investing on business lines that can enable the company to grow the transactions. And this is the level of excitement I see in this business. If you look at it, there have been many leaders to the company, and each one had an objective, and he achieved his objective and moved on and handed over to the next person. And I want to think of this as a journey, and my role in this journey starts today, and I look forward to implementing a very proactive and dynamic strategy for the company to make it one of the leading payment providers across Middle East and Africa. Our role was to make sure that the transactions continue to operate during the pandemic, as well as changing the norms that we lived on. We all are used to work under one roof. We immediately mobilized our resources to work remotely from their homes. The big learning for us as an organization from the pandemic is not the fact that digital cards adoption increased, it is not the fact that we were able to serve our customers and prove to them that we have a DR site that could stand in if there is any disaster. It's the fact that we trusted our employees more and more as we go. So it built up the sense of ownership and responsibility within the team. And actually it helps us think about what's next, where are we going to go next. Actually, as a company based out of Bahrain, we can actually operate across Middle East and Africa and serve our customers with service levels that are unbeatable compared to any other player. The fintech solutions varies based on customer needs. It doesn't vary only based on country. It varies based on consumer needs or our customer base needs. So I look at it as personalized service to our customers, and this is where we're going. We're going with our payment space to being embedded within your lifestyle. And at the same time, what we're looking at is how can we get this to the next level and make sure that we serve our customers in a more personalized manner. So we have launched a proposition called AFS Go, and this basically during the pandemic, if you would have observed, SMEs could not do business because their brick and mortar shops were closed. We empowered them with AFS Go, and this is basically a web store. It doesn't require you to develop your own website. You only need to have the picture and the price of your product, and we've got it all for you from there. From the point of designing your website to the point of delivering your product to the end user. And that made a big impact on the consumers and on our merchant community, and we have supported them during the pandemic. I want to give you another example here. AFS Pay is another good example where we can convert every Android device into a point of sale terminal that accept card payments. We have launched this in Bahrain, and we have seen that taxi drivers were one of the early adopters of that. They download the application on their mobile and they just run with it. But we have seen some of the SMEs demanding this. And the SMEs wanted to deliver product, like you order something from the supermarket, it comes to you. Actually, we empowered that AFS Pay solution, not only with having if you don't have an Android device, we can give you a link to pay with it once we deliver the product. So we try to adjust our product offering to the needs of our customers and continue to evolve in doing that. Our fintech solutions will continue to develop and will continue to advance, and it's a breathing journey that we are in, and we're looking at it for each market specifically. And the biggest impact that we're looking at is running it on our platform. The key for us is doing the transaction. The fact is, fintechs are making your life easier. It's a frictionless experience. It's an embedded experience that requires less from you as a user to do. So basically, its impact on your life is that it will improve your capacity of doing things. But as a consumer, what are you giving away for that? That's the bigger question. So fintech will have a big role. Some people will still limit the utilization of fintech. And I think the traditional ways of doing things will become a luxury in the future. So people will pay a premium for services that are being offered today for free against digital capabilities. I think the biggest one that we're looking at right now is the buy now, pay later proposition in the Bahrain market. AFS was privileged to partner with Spotty and bring this proposition to the Bahraini market. It's in the sandbox environment today, and we're looking at rolling it out across multiple merchants of the longer term. But at this point of time, our focus is to bring new innovation in the market. Now, this innovation has to be useful for our customer base, and that's the key. For me, when we think about buy now, pay later, what it does for our merchant community, it enables them to have more customers to spend more at their outlets. So it helps them to do more transactions. And the continued investment that we have done over the past 35 years, the shareholders of this company did not shy away from investing in new business lines and new propositions that would add value to the community. This is the first part. The second part is the fact that we've got a human capital that is uncomparable to any other human capital. Our team is the best in the region in terms of execution and in terms of understanding of the industry. Remember, everyone have got money, everyone can invest and buy technology. Running it is the key. And now, as a company, I would pride myself with the team that we've got in AFS that they are the best in the industry across Middle East and Africa. I would like to add that AFS is going to introduce an AFS Academy for college students before they get to graduate to come in for an internship. And we use that internship to qualify resources that we could train and develop going forward. I think the human capital that Bahrain have got is a unique differentiator in the GCC. And taking advantage of this is something that we will never shy away from and invest in. So that's what I wanted to leave you with.